Who tells a president what he doesn't want to hear? This Tuesday, we saw the range of possible answers to that question. On the one end, FEMA employees were put on leave for a letter they signed warning budget cuts were endangering future disaster relief efforts. Information the president did not want to hear. On the other end,
you are the single finest candidate since the this Nobel Award was ever talked about to receive that reward.
Thank you for your leadership, for your boldness, for your clarity, for common sense.
Officials can't be brutally honest on camera, but those booster shots at the cabinet meeting highlight something deeper. Trump does not want his vision challenged. We see this at the Federal Reserve, the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the CDC, where the president has fired or wants to fire those who won't conform. A president deserves loyalty, or nothing gets done. Government employees weren't elected, and they're not infallible. But loyalty without candor is just compliance. A leader cocooned in affirmation is blind. John F. Kennedy concluded that groupthink convinced him the Bay of Pigs would succeed. It didn't. Abraham Lincoln benefited from a team of rivals in his cabinet who ensured hard truths reached him. The pattern repeats across successful organizations. Peter Drucker wrote that leaders who reward only agreement make no decisions, they only ratify. Jim Collins found great companies succeeded when leaders welcomed brutal facts more than praise. Intel's Andy Grove said, "Snow melts at the edges first," meaning truth emerges furthest from power, which could describe those FEMA employees. The president may get private candor, which the flattery theater obscures. After all, we don't see much of what happens in a presidency. But the visible evidence poses a question familiar to all organizations: loyalty to the boss or your duty? The answer is not academic. It determines whether FEMA prepares for hurricanes, CDC readies for pandemics, and government prevents crises from becoming disasters.